Welcome back to another episode of Ying and Yang Banter and Laugh. Hi, babe. How is your weekend going thus far?
Well, my week's going great. Just sat here in the garden, enjoying the sun. Did a bit of gardening this week, bit of housework, some washing yesterday. How's your week been?
I'm trying to enjoy this weather. I, it's been a bit hot and cool all week. During the day, the afternoons, I should say, it's a bit more warm. And at night, it's kind of chill sometimes. It's not for me. But other than that, I'm trying to keep my grass low as possible, front and back, and it's a task. It is as if the grass is not taking a break. It's like me changing my drawers every friggin' day. It grows every second, and I need it to stop. Give me a break. Every time I goes, oh, I see new growth, and I'm like, when you gonna stop? It's annoying. How do you keep up with your
winter? When it'll stop.
winter?
Just keep it maintained till winter, and it just won't grow at all.
I don't want to keep it maintained until winter. I want to just cut the grass once for summer and just have it just stay how I cut it. It's annoying. I've never seen grass grow this fast. It's weird for me.
I've seen some type of grass grow this fast, but
I cut my grass 2 days ago. I cut my grass 2 days ago, and it's halfway back to where I cut it from. Like, what's the point?
Mother Nature, the point. Oh, is it raining again? Oh, mine stopped. Mine finally stopped.
That's the reason why this grass keeps growing, because it keeps getting water, and I probably need to pray to God, like, give me a break. Give me a break. Anyways, on another topic, I was on Facebook, just scrolling through Facebook, and I came across, to be honest, a video of this guy asking just random questions. And one of the questions he asked that I found interesting was, how many times a day do you shower? And I was like, that's weird. Don't we all shower every day, 7 days a week? At least once a week? I mean, once a day. But no, I found out from this lovely young lady that she shower once a week. And I was like, how is that possible? Like,
well, it's possible, but not hygienic. Tramp.
Tramp?
Well, she is. If she's not having a shower every day, you need to have a shower. Otherwise, you smell. A bit like, a lot of people that smell, especially in this heat. No names mentioned.
I think to be honest, I don't want to offend anybody, but if you're offended, that's on you, not me. But I feel like a shower every day is warranted, especially if you're going, you're a person that is active and you are gone 9 hours out of the day. You're gonna leave the house clean, right? You're gonna want to leave the house clean, smelling fresh, smelling good. And when you get back home, you're not gonna be as fresh as you leave, right? Because you're gonna pee, you're gonna poop, you're gonna do some of everything with your private parts.
Oh yeah.
Right. So you wanna
not wiping their ass for a week.
So you want to refresh those things and get into bed. And this lady was like, she shower only once a week. So let me ask, how the do you shower only once a week? Like, how do you smell? My bestie, I keep her on me every time. I would think that all of us keep our favorite part on our body all the time. She like
Yeah, I shower once a
she
day.
likes to keep clean, and once she's clean, she's happy. And that makes me happy because it's a good feeling to have her happy. And then that in turn makes me happy. So when she's not clean and she's miserable, I'm miserable. So I need to go ahead and take that, clean her up. When I say clean her up, I mean, wipe. I mean, like, we're gonna use water and wash her, water and soap, and we're gonna wash her and keep her clean and keep her, feeling happy. And that's how I've grown. You know, you said earlier, you as a teenager you shower twice a day, and I feel like as a teenager you shower twice a day. That's the reason why is because you're outside, you're running about, you're more active as a teenager than you are as an adult. And I feel like even when you're an adult is when you start to smell even more. So I feel like you should even shower twice a day. I do shower twice a day, especially if I'm gone from 9 to 5. I come home at night, however long I'm gone, and I do take the 10 to take a shower. I'm not saying I come off the street and go straight in the shower. That's not realistic. I've I'm doing my work. I'm doing my wifely duties around the house, and then once it's bedtime, I must take a shower, else I can't sleep. But to take a shower once a week, how in the hell? That's taboo to me.
Well, thanks, Chicken, for taking your 15 minutes of fame there. Let me know.
I mean, I'm just giving my opinion. What do you mean 15 minutes? That you suck.
Yeah, no, I shower once a day. It's what a normal person should do. If you're not showering once a day, then I just wonder what's building up in them certain areas, especially for a man. If you're not washing, yeah, exactly. If you're not washing yourself every day, fucking tramps, man. Like cheese, crusty shit, a lot.
Especially for a man. What do you mean, especially for a man? A man don't necessarily need to wash to shower every day, really. Well, most men, I would have that answer. I thought that would have more come from a man than a woman. So when she was like, she shower once a day, I was like, I thought about her, like her. Do you understand what I mean? Her.
Her vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Her
that what you're
vajayjay.
thinking of? That's why I said it's different for a man because they've got if they're active, uh, uh,
Okay, so I feel like we have two
you like
perspective
cheese.
on this shit, because then for female I have a better understanding, but for male I would think that man would like I listen, a cleanliness is closest to godliness. So what I'm thinking is a man don't really need to take a bath or a shower every so often. Like when I'm saying every so often is like every minute, like for women. I feel like a woman should have a shower twice a day. My opinion, please don't kill me. It's just my opinion because that's what I'm comfortable with. Twice a day. Especially during the summertime. You're sweating in parts that you did not know exist. Only during the summertime you know this part of you exists. Like, wait, I haven't seen you in a long time. What's going on? Like, you know what I mean? During the winter time, it's not that bad because you're not smelling so much. But in the summertime, it's hot. It's hot as ass. And you trying to figure out where this extra part of my body comes from. Like, so you gotta wash very carefully. So for her to say like once a week, that got me like, yeah, man. And I'm not trying to make fun of this young lady. I just feel like do better.
Yeah, do better. Yeah, what do you mean? Do better. Do extra better. Shower. Get a bit cleaner. I hope she's not got a boyfriend because he might be washing once a week as well. Cost of living crisis has really hit people nowadays if they're just taking one shower a week. Sorry.
You know, I feel like these people tend to use the environment as an excuse. Oh, I'm saving the environment. I'm trying to save Mother Nature. I'm trying to save the earth. We trying to save water.
Water comes from the sky. It's not like we're gonna have a fucking drought. Do you get what I mean? Like, it comes and the ocean's full of water. I mean, we can filter it, can't we? If the time comes and all the rivers and lakes and all that just become empty, we can just take it from the sea. We've got enough for years.
I don't think that's gonna be. Oh, God forbid it. I don't think that's gonna be possible because, okay, so for me, I grew up on an island, right? And if we go to the beach, even if we go to the beach, once we get home, we are taking a shower. We gonna wash that salt water off our body because the salt dries the skin out, and there's a lot of a lot of scientific other things happen to your body. I don't really want to get into it because I'm not a scientist. I don't really care about that bit. But I grew I grew up knowing that when we go to the beach, we go in the seawater, enjoy yourself, and then once we've done that, we come home and we take a shower, we wash the salt water off with fresh water, and then you put your lotion on, and we do use soap. We don't just use the water. We use soap and we use the rags and all this other stuff. And talk about rag, babe. How do you bathe? How do you bathe? A shower.
Shower gel.
Right. So do you use a rag?
A rag. I'm not a tramp. Use like a sponge.
What I said.
No, I use a sponge. Why would I need to use a rag?
So
what's a rag?
Okay, so for me,
like
it's a smaller version. It's a smaller version of a face towel. Yeah, but it's a smaller. Yeah, it's a smaller. Babe, listen, we're gonna learn together. Of different. I say rag, you say sponge, or loofah.
Lychee.
No,
oh,
no, loofah. These it's not spongy. It's like a meshy thing. I think Americans call it loofah or something like that. I'm not too sure. I stick to my Caribbean people. We say rags. So rags is like it's like a washcloth. I think, yeah, it's a washcloth.
No, just a sponge.
Right. So you use sponge, I use washcloth. And in the video, most people use just the soap. The bar of soap, not the.
No.
Yeah, right. So if they even use the liquid, they basically
use the liquid.
throw the liquid in the palm of the hand and rub it on the skin. So I'm like, I'm not saying it's wrong. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's just different for me because I use washcloth like to wash my body, and you use sponge. It's interesting.
It's interesting indeed.
So it's like, I use a rag. So it is like in different parts of the world, we have different types of ways of taking a bath. Some of us just take a bath or a shower once a week, and that's fine. If you think it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, on another subject of the story, well, I was going to say water because I was going to ask you what's the weirdest in life that's ever happened to you that you don't want it to ever happen again. And well, I'm not saying this would be it because I've never had it experienced to me, but drowning, fucking shit, scared of water. That's why I don't like boats, man. Don't take me on a boat.
Okay.
I don't want to drown. Don't want to eat an iceberg like the Titanic. Like, I'm alright,
We
thanks. Keep
we
me
have
on
a
land.
plan for us to go to my little tiny island back in the Caribbean, and you're gonna need to suck up that fare and know that you will be going on a boat. You're gonna go on a boat, so suck that up and get it together, because you're gonna go on a boat. And that's how you're gonna reach to where I'm from. You need to take a boat, or you could take a plane, but you're taking that plane on your own. I'm not. I miss the water, the sea water, and I'm gonna skim on that.
You skim on that. I don't like planes either, though.
Well,
Just teleport to the
boat it
island.
is. Teleport. Listen, I feel like in the next year and a half, or maybe I'll give it maybe 2 years, China may have that technology down pat. Give them 2 years.
They're advanced, way advanced than we are. We're like living in the past. We're like the 1900s. What were we? We're like the 20th century, where China are like the 22nd century. Like robots. Oh, what was I seeing the other day on Facebook? Oh, we take like 6 weeks, and I'm like 6 weeks to even notice a pothole in the road. Over in China, brand new highway in like a day, and I mean a day. Closed for a day, up the next day, brand new highway, and it's like, what comes to our country? Blame
I
the
want to
government,
go.
but never saw it
I
for
would
another
like to
day.
visit China because not just China, Bangkok, those, Hong Kong, and it's
Eastern
yeah.
Asian
I
countries.
feel like it's for the food. It's the food for me because I love to eat. Trying to lose my weight, but I still love to eat. But I'm gonna be honest, it's not just for the food. There is one thing I've been hearing about constantly that I would love to see for my own eyes and experience. Car machine slot. How in the hell? I know when you put the money in, you get like a prize in a slot, but you go into a slot machine and you don't know what your prize is gonna be. You just don't know what type of car you're gonna get, and you're gonna get a car from a slot machine. How is that possible?
Like a car every time.
I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I would love to have that experience. I don't know. I mean, I could be talking on my, but I've been hearing about this slot machine in China that push cars out. Like that's amazing. That's freaking amazing.
Well, I don't drive, but I could experience that. Get a Ferrari, a Porsche, get a gig on, whatever.
Babe, don't worry. I'll drive for you.
Um,
I will drive for you. Vroom vroom. I'll do all the driving for you, darling. You don't worry. You just need to buckle up and make sure you really need to hold on because this is gonna be fast. I have a heavy foot. My foot is heavy. It's very heavy. And I've been driving for a while now, since I've been like 18, and I don't know how I don't have a speeding ticket back home. I've never had one. Never had a run from the police. We have this thing back home where if the police is in one area and I'm going in that area, the person that's coming from that area where the police are, they will give you a signal. So now you know to slow the down.
yeah, they do that here.
I'm not driving.
They flash their lights.
Yes, that's it. But I'm not driving just yet, so I've never experienced it. But I saw where a motorcycle driver saw the police way ahead, and he tapped like he put like he like slow down, do the slow down sign, and then like tap his hat, like letting the person know behind him the police, police is ahead. And they didn't understand until they got closer. Oh, that's what he meant. I was like, okay. Everybody have their way of signaling, that save that little money in your pocket and not give it to the government. Save that money. I'm not doing that with you, JJ. Let's not.
You mentioned the government, not me. I was full on not prepared to go down this route.
We're not gonna do it.
And
we're not gonna do it. I'm not in this. Listen, I'm not doing it with you. Let's not go there.
Well, it's been mentioned now. It's gonna have to be in another episode somehow. Like, can't just let the audience not listen about the opinions that we have.
I'm not. Yeah.
Anyway, next up is
the Olympics. The bed in the Olympics. You was telling me about this cardboard bed, and I was not really. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. But apparently, it's been going on for a while now to stop the athletes from having sex. But listen, a determined person could find a way every time. If we want to have sex, it's natural. We literally don't need a bed. We don't need cushion to have sex. We could sit on a toilet and have sex. We could sit in a chair and have sex. We could lay down on the floor and have sex. What sense does that make?
It doesn't make any sense at all. They are pretty sturdy from what I see, and the mattress is made.
What the cardboard bed?
The cardboard bed is like a cardboard bed, but it's also the mattresses are made out of gel, like some sort of gel type thing. They're comfortable apparently. I've never slept on one because I'm not an Olympian. Like I don't dive, I don't run, don't do any sports. So
oh, you do what you do? You do a sport. You do a sport, but not quite often, do you?
Well, that must not be taken into consideration of the Olympics. But yeah, no, those beds, they look kind of cool. Like you could have one.
I don't want it.
I mean, you'd have to travel to
I don't
Tokyo.
want it.
Oh, not Tokyo, sorry, Japan, because they.
Yeah, but I don't need it. I don't want it. I really don't want it. I need something sturdy. This is one call this customer out. I don't want it. I don't want it. You can have it.
No, I don't want it either. But do you see how far in advance China, Japan, Tokyo, all these other countries are way ahead of us? They got robots delivering food to people. I mean, where do you see that in the UK? We got places like Karen's Diner where they literally. Have you ever been to a Karen's Diner?
No, I haven't.
Do you even know what a Karen's Diner is?
We're gonna need to.
You go there.
We're gonna need to go there.
You should work there. To be fair, honestly, you should work there because you go there and you talk to them how you think you would be able to talk to them to a customer. They're like, "Oh, get out, get out." They're like, they talk to you like an absolute piece of shit.
Why do you feel like I need to work there?
You can talk to people like shit. It's for Karens.
I don't talk to people like shit. I find that very that's not me. I don't do that. Like, it's just that you do get customers asking the most dumbest questions. Yeah, maybe I should work there.
Yeah, maybe because you should work there.
Descriptions could be on the menu, right? And they be asking you the same question that is on the menu, like.
Oh, just like I see on videos on TikTok all the time. It's like when they go into a restaurant and they see like loads of clean tables and there's a couple of dirty tables, they will go and sit on the dirty table and you've got clean tables ready for them, and it's like, more workload for you to do.
I feel like everybody in life should have some sort of experience working in the hotel industry or hospitality, to be honest. Because you have nasty people, like like they don't have any sorts of like manners. Like everybody's here making a dollar. You can't. I mean, you don't know what the next person is going through in life, and you are gonna make that person life a bit more harder by just being, and it's not just customers. You do have chefs that act like, and it's annoying. Like, why make another person life harder than what it really needs to be when you could just answer that person question like and get over with? Like, it's annoying. I love a not too bubbly. I like a happy person. But too bubbly, it makes me feel like you're overcompensating for something. But I like a happy person, a smiling person, and we, like me and you, we laugh and we cause each other out, and then we are fine with it after. It's nothing serious. It's nothing. We need to take personal. But you do have people that just don't know how to do this thing, and I feel like the Karen restaurant is warranted for some people, but I feel like these people are looking for abuse. If you go to a Karen restaurant, you're looking to be abused. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you are. I think that's like the aim of the game is to be abused. Like, but you take people there that you know are Karens, like
I
in your
don't have it.
family. If you know someone there,
I don't have one of those.
you don't have a Karen in your family.
No, no, I don't have a Karen in my family. I do not have a Karen in my family. We are all happy people.
No, I ain't got a Karen in my family, but I think some would be matched to be close enough. Like, family's crazy.
My family is crazy as well, but we're not, because we do have experience in hospitality. We know how to behave, and I feel like we don't have experience in hospitality. You don't know how to behave when you go out, so you expect that the server or the chef gonna pull gold from the and give you everything you ask for. Like, so it for me, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, this vegan and gluten free. I I understand that your stomach is very delicate in certain area, and I understand that you have allergies and things, but people do go far beyond their allergies and far beyond what their stomach is able to tolerate, and it's annoying at times. Call me a present. Anyhow, darling, all of you was asking me a question about the way that I have ever experienced, and I kind of dodged it because I didn't know what to you about that. And now I've thought about it. I had the worst toothache ever, and so get past the pain, I was recommended to go to the hospital. I dialed 111 just to get a appointment. It took a while. And while waiting, I was eating painkillers as if it was food. This once I was at the hospital, they told me that I overdosed. I don't know what that is. I don't know the meaning. I don't know what the
You
feeling.
had too many
I don't
painkillers,
know.
chicken. That's what overdose means.
Okay, but I didn't feel any sort of way. I didn't feel so. To me, it's like, no, I didn't. I'm not. I don't know. So here's the thing. I'm overdosed. Okay, fine. Granted, I'm overdosed. You checked me in and asked me a lot of questions while in pain. I answered all the questions. I've been waiting for at least 5 hours. I am not exaggerating. Give or take 5 hours. In that 5 hours, I was in a room on my own. Doctors and nurses came in, asked questions. And at one point, like I was over it. I couldn't deal with the pain anymore. I just start to cry. I start to bawl. I feel like a 2 year old again. Like this pain is unrealistic. I have given birth once in my life. I don't remember that pain, but I can remember my 2K. I can remember my toothache to this day. And I would not want to experience that. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. And I was given morphine. Oh my God. In less than a minute, the pain was gone. Like I was on cloud 100. I passed 10 and I went to 100. I fell asleep and I was dreaming. And in my dream, I was flying. I was on mountains. I was flying and soaring over mountains. I was like so friggin' happy. I was like, I've never had that feeling in my life. It was the best feeling. I'm not gonna lie. But coming off of that, it ain't fun. You ain't on cloud 100. You on cloud negative 100. It's like, I ain't want to do that again. I don't want to experience it. Even though it was fun to get to 100, when you get down to hell, negative 100, it is not fun. It is not fun. So I prefer to sit there and take my pain and cry because I've never had any kind of painkillers or any kind of help while giving birth to my daughter. And that it was fun at first. It's like having, yes, it's like having sex. You have fun, and then the consequences is the after effects, like giving birth. But I feel like that's 10 times worse because the pain that you have after coming off of that morphine, it is ridiculous. Oh, what's your weirdest experience, darling, that you would never, ever, ever want to experience again in life?
Well, once or twice before at said someplace, um, I may have seen a ghost. Um, mm, uh, or I was locking up one day at said someplace, and I saw this shadow run across the hall. Had to double take, cause,
Double
double
take.
take because I thought I was seeing something. Oh, I clearly was.
I could just imagine.
It's a ghost, wasn't it? Um, it's the same place, different night. I've seen the same thing again, but I was in a different location of said place. It wasn't the fun. Yes, I was in the darkness, nearly on my own. Someone else was with me that time, but nearly on my own. I would have. Oh, it was horrible, and I thought I brought her home as well because I saw, and it's her. I thought I brought her home once before because I might have seen her in my garden, but it might just be all this supernatural that people say. I couldn't describe what the ghost looked like. It was just more like a shadow of something. Got a shadow of darkness lying all over me.
Babe. How many times? How many times have you seen her?
3. Like twice at said place and once at home.
So, is it negative? Like, do you get a negative vibe from her?
I wouldn't say negative. Um, no, I wouldn't say negative. She's just there. She's just chilling with me. It's just scary, but she's probably just chilling. Probably just chilling in her afterlife. You know,
You sound like you chilling with her. You
if I
you sound like you chilling with
if I've
her.
seen her enough times, I probably would chill with her. Like,
No, no, we ain't chilling. We ain't friends. We ain't besties. I don't want to. You had your turn. It's mine now. Like, go away. Don't come near me. Like, what? You imagine? Imagine you just there doing your work, doing whatever you're doing, and something just show up and like trying to get in. No, man, you listen. Keep your spirits over there, and don't bring it here. I am not friend. I don't want to be. I don't want to be friends with any type of spirits. Like I don't want to be friends with you at this point because you trying to associate yourself with spirits.
I'm playing a Ouija board.
How?
You want to play a Ouija board?
Huh?
Would you like to play a Ouija board?
You've done that? You've done
No,
that?
but I mean, you know, it's the first time for everything. I think a Ouija board is probably the first step to take off.
Okay, let me just say this. If ever you decide to with a Ouija board, go in your phone, right? Find my name and just delete me. Have no contacts with me. Like I really ain't trying to have those type of crossover spirits finding me. Like you do you and I do me. Like we won't be friends anymore. I don't want to know you because you're gonna you. I am so serious. You got this for a joke. I do not want to have anything to do with death, spirits, afterlife. I don't care what you call it. Like, that's just crazy. I've heard so many stories about these things. It's not funny. And if I was to tell you half of what I heard, you wouldn't find it funny. So you are quite lucky that you find or you are associated with this female spirit that just likes to be seen and like to come home with you. So on that note, I feel like you should just keep over there. Just have a conversation with her and like, listen, do not think about going over to Ying. You could stay home with me, but do not come with me, don't follow me.
Well, Yang's here
Because
chilling with
even
you, so
it,
you should go chill with Ying
yeah,
too.
no, don't do that.
Yes.
No, mm-mm. I will slap her. I would slap her, even though I can't see her. I would, I would spiritually slap her. Like, tell her to stay there.
There you go. Go.
I'm not. It's not funny. Keep her there. Keep her over there, and not stay there.
She's not here now. I told her to go.
No, stop. Stop playing with me. Keep her there. I ain't even trying to be funny. Keep her there, right? I don't know where you came. I mean, we was having such good conversation about every other thing, and here you come with this conversation about ghost stories. Keep that fuck there. Keep that there. I don't want to hear it.
It's fine. I'll keep it with me.
Yeah. Call her. Just call her back. Call her back. Come back, puppy. Well, that was interesting. From hygiene to technology to ghost stories. Thank you for listening. Join us next week for another episode of Banter and Laughs. Bye.